Hey guys, it's ADJ back at you with another video on how to hook up a ds4 controller to either a Windows or HP computer. So the things that you'll be needing today, first you will be needing a ds4 charger, ds4 controller charger, and also, of course, a ds4 controller. Alright, so let's get started. So first what you want to do, you want to open up your web browser. For that to open. And I would prefer using Google to look up these downloads because Google gives the best results. Alright, so you get into Google. First, what you want to type in is ds4 Windows. And if you have any download gadgets, you can just click on the link in the description to where I downloaded that. So after you type in ds4 Windows, you should click on the top one. It says ds4 Windows by J's Two Kings. You want to click on that, and right to a window. Alright, so it should take you to a window that looks exactly like this. And once you get there, what you want to do is you want to press download now. Alright, so once you press download now, you want to save it to your, I would prefer saving it to your desktop because it's easier to find, but you can save it anywhere. Just make sure you remember where you saved it at. So, for example, I'm just going to save it to my desktop. Save. So it's scanning. Alright, so it has completed. So now I want to add another folder. And now what I want to do is I want to go to Google again. And as the search bar comes up, I want to type in input mapper. Like I said before, if there's any trouble downloading these, you can just click on the description below and I'll take you right to this. So I clicked on input mapper. Click on it. Alright, and it should take you to a screen that looks exactly like this. And it says home, downloads, donate, and then notes. Once downloads pops up, you want to click on the first one that says input mapper, and it has like a little blue folder right there. That. And click on the first one, which is the recent one. I'm going to click download. Take you to a screen like this. You can read it. All you have to do is press accept. And it will give you the option to download the file. Alright, so what I want to do again is I want to save it like I did with ds4 Windows because it's easier for me to find. I'm going to save. So now I want to go straight to my desktop and I want to double click on input mapper. mapper is taking pretty long to download. Alright, so now it's asking me, do I want input map to make any changes to this computer? And I want to say yes. And after you say yes, it should open soon. Alright, so now input mapper is opening. So what I want to do now is I want to plug in my my charger from my ds4 controller. I want to plug it into the ds4 controller. Plug it in. Alright, so I'm going to put mapper in. So when you plug in your controller, this should it will like download your controller to the computer. So you can just wait for that. So while that's downloading, I'm gonna press agree, press install, and wait for that to finish. While that's downloading, I'll tell you what input mapper is basically about. So input mapper basically tricks your computer into thinking that your ds4 controller is an Xbox controller, because they haven't made a thing where ds4 controllers can just like automatically go into the Windows or HP computer. So input mapper basically tricks it, and then it also gives you the controls that the Xbox would have, and basically puts it on the ds4 controller and computer, and then you can just play your games like you would with an Xbox controller. So we'll wait for this. It's taking a good old time just to download. Alright, so input mapper finally finished recording, and you want to press finish and put a new thing on here. So you want to double click on that, and once it opens, I'll tell you what to do. Alright guys, so input mapper finally opened, and as you can see, it has my controller hooked up on here, and it says it's on 30%. So now that my controller is hooked up, I want to minimize the screen, and I want to go into ds4 Windows. Really, you don't have to do this step. You can skip this step. How did you know? You can either click, you control everything for the ds4 controller, but I don't think you really need that because you probably already know what ds4 controller does. Alright, so I'm going to open input mapper back up, and now I'm going to teach you how to start playing a game with it. So now that it's open, I'm going to click on my game, open the game up. Now that the game is open, you can see that the little touchpad moves the mouse. So now that you know that your controller is hooked up to your computer, it shows you, because there's a little touchpad on the ds4 controller. You can move the mouse with your controller pad. So once that opens, I'll show you what else you can do. Game finally open, and see, I can still move my mouse touchpad. Opens, I can basically just control the whole game with my and I can go to play. Pick a Tesla, any color I want. Alright, so now what's next? Start race. So basically in this game tutorial, I'll teach you how to use your controller to navigate the car. Here we go. Alright, so the right trigger is for you to brake, and X is for you to nitro, and put it in slow mo. You can also use the turbo too, and you can also, and that's all I got for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.